maybe I start having the app up first. Nice, getting told exactly what we're trying to do. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Black Leo Gaming. We are here on our first actual Mecha Monday. No, we technically had one on Thursday. But so, anywho, let's go ahead and start it in. Oh, at the last couple of weeks have been rough, and I think that kind of counts for everybody. Am I right? Like, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and it feels like we're getting overwhelmed everywhere these days. So, I don't know. If you want to share something good that happened in your life, please do. Let's share what little bits of joy and little victory as we're trying to get through things. Because I can tell you right now, I definitely don't have anything that feels like I doesn't the last while. I know, it sounds like I'm pissing and moaning. I'm sorry. But
weather warning is in effect, Commander.
Nah, it's a lot going on. I know there's a lot of stuff, especially in the news. If you live here in the States, the news has either made you and I'm not certain how so much of it just feels wrong to me. There's so much happening that just don't have any real control over. I think we all kind of feel like that. Especially if you're living here in the US and trying to use, and you see all the stuff, and you have for other people.
Allied command on locations of the target. They are more than likely going to stick to any. Once you neutralize them, head to the evac point for extraction.
Relocation fast unit. So here's. Thought I had switched this with the Scarecrow, but I guess good news is we've got lasers out the hefty chunk of short-range missiles. Okay, cross here and get up to the next spot. What is up with all the...
Walk on up to the treasure to pick...
Don't want to blow up.
We got some bad intel. Our target is not
Okay,
here.
good. We were close enough that we could trigger it without... Like that. Very happy with that. So, I don't follow sports like... I used to, back when I was the YMCA. Yeah, it was roller hockey, not ice hockey. Don't get up in my face. Hockey is hockey. Anyway, so it only came to my attention that one of my favorite bands is actually playing Super Bowl this year. It sounds like opening for the halftime show. Like, I know that some people have been a little upset because been rather vocal about how they feel about certain. To be fair, though, that they've always been, and punk has always been anti. So seeing them jumping in, there's already apparently a whole snafu brewing because of who's playing the. I don't know a whole lot of details. Like I said, I don't sports ball game. I played with pop. So yeah, no, kind of excited. Like if it was something that I was actually interested in watching, this would be really cool. But while that's all happening, I also have on announcements for anime releases. And I'm just going to say it now, guys. 2026 going to be fire in, not the. Oh, no, like, Bleach has its 4th season for finish out. We have Keikyo Hitman Reborn being redone, it sounds like. They're gonna. Oh, that was loud. Oh, okay. Yeah, like they said that there's a remake possibly coming out this year. Season Ascending of the Bookworm is coming out this year. Like, you guys have this. And that apparently there's good stuff happening over in Comic Land, and I don't really know a whole lot about that, but yeah. Sorry, the communications, like when they happen on things, sometimes it distracts me from other. No, I try to press X, and no, have a whole lot of those. Okay, like the F item, so. Okay. So, that didn't get the actual repair, did it? I'm so used to seeing, like, things being destroyed, and have to replace actual parts. Okay. Versus Independence, that's not great, but it's happy with me. So, it's gonna be loud when it goes off again. Oh well. Okay. Alright, everything is repaired. 200 tonnage limit. Damn. Okay. Nice.
Really kicking up, Commander. Your visibility
So let's change out to wolves. Do I want the D with my laser focus? Yeah, no, we're gonna go with the D because it's the only one that doesn't have clan tech on it. I don't want to lose more clan tech than I absolutely have to. Yeah. Okay. Launch! But yeah, no, like I said, this year is looking good for those of us living in fiction land. Oh, and the new Dresden book is out this year. Like, apparently,
Piece of work.
I don't remember if
no
it's
wonder
tomorrow
someone
or
was
just
dead.
later this week.
They were like
And freaking Code Vein 2
Once the
out
job
this
is
week.
done,
Or
head to the Eva
end
point
of
before
the
those
week.
sheltering
Because
to
there's
here.
there's a whole lot of stuff coming. Is that
You've got
Allied?
reinforcements on this mission, Commander. We've been sent
Oh,
to assist.
Allied. And it's the Eridani Light Horse. Okay. Okay. These guys are super well known when it comes to lore. Like, they're referenced all the damn time. I don't have any for their exploits, but for being an elite unit. And I think this might actually be the first allied mech force that we've triggered in this place. So that'll start us working with the Bounty Hunter.
Target signed. All units, weapons free.
Yay! As he looked at and saw that if he was having to go and get other opposite
Brilliant.
direction.
Payload acquired.
Oh! Although she didn't say all targets hadn't. Oh, that means there's going to be more than these guys that we have to deal with. Son of a bitch. I can all but hear people going, wait. Again. Yeah, so, interview.
Good job.
Oh, that was the entire assassination. Yes!
Commander,
I had an interview earlier today that was specifically working with schools, more specifically special needs kids. So you can imagine having to reel in the less than pleasant language. It's definitely there. It'll be a thing if I get it. I don't know how I feel about if I get it or not, though. So there's that. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not figuring I'm going to get a whole lot of... I'm really the only unit that took any damage. Yay! Bounty Hunter! Okay. Okay. Only 3 days worth of Liao versus Independence. No. Raid contract Davian versus Merrick. What is our start date? February. Okay. So we should be getting actually fairly close to the wedding. Definitely need to raise those. We'll do more stuff for Independence later. Liao is going to absolutely hate our guts. I don't care too much.
Mission area is under heavy weather warning.
Okay.
It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
I thought okay. Start. That's fine. I can work with that. Alright. Come on, baby. Let's go stomp some compelling.
We've been contracted to destroy a number of tactical objectives in enemy territory. Be aware, we're only being paid for the elimination of the targets. Try not to stick around and tangle with the defenders for too long, or you'll never hear the end of it from...
I probably should have paid more attention that this was a raid contract, and I would have absolutely taken some faster units. That said, it's not like the Timberwolf is necessarily a slow unit. I've got decent firepower on it. Just don't have a whole hell of a lot of my dual heat sinks. Cost quite a bit at the early stages, if you can find them. Salvage! Hell yes! I will take everything and burn your...
Beginning recovery now.
There we go. Nice. Blackjacks are like my hardest one to get headshots on. So I'm taking that as a mission. Not fantastic, but we're counting it as a good. For satellites.
Target off the list.
Yeah.
Tango down.
And to the next one that was supposed to destroy.
Target acquired.
Good work, Commander. That's...
You know, if I'm being honest, like I don't necessarily particular faction in battle. Like, don't get me wrong, there are certain factions than others. But I mean, if you and you go primarily through the books, if your history is primarily with tier, it very much changes certain things look. Like, if I'm being real, there were points where it felt like the compelling Confederation was written evil guys. But then you have certain ones where, like, a member of oh, we're blacked out. I don't like that. Man, this is gonna be annoying. Have an outage? No, I'm showing Wi-Fi connected. Oh, okay. I see us. We're live again. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what happened there. Okay. Let's kind of cycle back because I don't know what happened there. That the broadcast stopped and that kind of took me out of it. All right. We're up and going. We've had a minute of stable connection. I paused as soon as I saw the thingy went dead. Hopefully, if you're watching the edited on YouTube, it's not a sudden change. Ah, Irby! No more Irby. Let me just get it. For these people. Yeah. Oh.
Enemy destroyed.
Objective down.
Perfect!
Additional forces are...
And now we have to go halfway across the map to get back out.
We are inbound on marked E as quickly as you can, Commander.
Sure, we'll do that. Problem is, like, enemy dropship base. How dare you, Irby? Bad walking gesture.
Enemy mech down.
We took both of them. So let's GTFO.
Dropship on approach.
Yay! I was just both shots. Maybe the connection issue is fixed. I'm hoping. Although, maybe the real connection issue is the friends we made along the way. I know, it didn't make any sense to me either. Okay. We got 7 points this time. Another 2 and we could have grabbed an Irby. Haha. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and that brings us to 6 of those ships. And grab ammo, because we always run out of ammo. Oh. Okay. I think that one actually gets me a Warhammer. And there's still assassination mission, isn't there? Oh. Grey Death Legion is here. Okay, okay. I hate that I'm going against the,
We're reading heavy weather warnings there. Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
Why did it not? Okay. I need to change out that one anyway. Here, I'll take that sucker. You take that sucker. Pairs. And launching! That said, Grey Death Legion operating in Liabian space?
This group has proved to be a nuisance for our employers. We're tasked with making sure that we find
You
them
know,
and put
okay,
them in the
no,
ground.
it does make
Good
sense.
hunting.
Although... Oh.
Good. We have to work alongside this rabble. Try to keep up.
Fuck you, Carlisle. Sorry. It's still kind of at a point where I think it's Carlisle, Grayson... No, sorry. Carlisle is their last name. What is Grayson's dad's name? I don't remember, but the Grey Death... Oh, wait, hold on. Were they even the Grey Death Legion before Grayson took over? No. No, they weren't. Okay, sorry. A lot of mumbling to myself, kind of explain here. A or is it just pretending that we're back? Because that was annoying. Okay. We're looking like we're back again. I have no idea what's going on. The internet shows connectivity is fine. It might just be an issue with PlayStation.
Great work.
Go figure.
We fulfilled our contract, Commander.
Did my best to make sure that I paused right at the point where we did the. Ooh, what?
That mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use.
When did that start happening?
Always use more weapons.
Actually, wherever this. Oh. Why does it want me going all the way out there? Okay, fine, whatever.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
I don't think I've encountered a you killed a mech now harvested before, so that's a fun new thing. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, if we disconnect again, I'm gonna just call it for the night. I'm sorry. Like, it happened twice in less than an hour. Like, I think it's been 30 minutes since we started streaming. Maybe 35. But if it happens again, I apologize to everybody. But we're just gonna... We'll just say that it's the universe telling me to go to hell. Which is fine. It happens. Okay, I've got 15 points, so I could actually take the Panther Javelin. Oh. You know what? We'll take the Panther. And I have 2 more. We'll take that AC5. Alright, let's... No. Do our repairs. Now we're going to move the Panther to cold storage, which will strip it of everything. Then we will pull it back out and repair it. And then once it's repaired, we can sell it. Okay. Nope. Where? Okay. Alright. Yay, versus layout. We can work with that. Okay, on tracks. Yeah, misdirect assault. Love that. Love that for us. Oh. Fine. So I can... First things first. Grab my Timberwolf. And you know what? We'll change one of the adders. I think we can put one of the adders into a Shadow Cat. And we still have room. Let's go ahead and grab that other Scarecrow. Actually, we can use both Scarecrows. And we still have space. So that Shadow Cat might be able to become a Hellbringer. It works! I love it! Let's go.
Enemy forces have established a base somewhere in this area. We've been contracted to burn it to the ground and leave nothing left to be used by hostile forces. Good
I
hunting.
can certainly do that.
That's close enough. ready to start pickup operation. Package acquired.
Oh, come on. You know, I realize we haven't had technical issues too terribly much recently. So the fact that we had multiple this evening, I guess, is the universe balancing the scales. It's been a while since we've had multiple disconnects. Yes, I know. I know there's a hunchback. Oh. A hunchback has a frickin' PPC? What variant of the hunchback has a PPC? Oh, a cataphract. Even better. Oh, no, the Orion is what probably had the PPC.
Yeah, nice shot.
Okay. So that's 3 separate headshots. Oh, there's the hunchback. There we go. Now then.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone. I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
This is only halfway. I mean, okay, it's a much smaller space. I understand I have to do more damage because of that, but still. There we go.
Completely destroyed this area. Great work.
Yeah, as they've dropped heavies on us again. Okay. They do have a Marauder. Son of a... Where exactly are they getting all this heavy metal? Come on. Okay, now the hunchback over there as our only remaining enemy force. Good, it's been cored.
You can never have too much ammunition.
And of course, there's still enemies on the other side of things. Wait, why did that look like an assault? It's a Victor. We're not sticking around for that bullshit.
Well done, Commander. Time to collect our pay.
Oh, as another enemy dropship decides to come in on top of us. Oh, that would have been bad. I would have just been very upset. Like, I could have handled it. I just really didn't want to. First fire, AC-10, we'll grab it. Oh, our Hellbringer lost an arm, damn it. Oh, it's just the PPCX arm. We're fine. I have a stupid stockpile of that shit. Okay, so sell the Panther. Oh. Loadout. SRM, SRM, SRM. Thought it said I had a clan SSRM on here. SRM ammo. SRM ammo. Oh, Streak SRM ammo. Now, do we have just another thing in clan SRM ammo? I do. There we go. Much better. Because I didn't think I had Streak ammo on here. Okay. Is there any others that need any sort of maintenance before we get too much further along? The Timberwolf is under tonnage. That's fine. Okay. I think we're actually good. So, store map. No, that's versus... Davian versus Merrick. We can do that. So, because, like, I know I only mentioned it the last time. One dragon. Ooh, technically I could hand one over. I do have one. We'll come back to that. 75 ground units. I think I'm already working on that. No, I'm working on 30 warrior units. Okay. Okay. So we are trying to build up our friendliness with Davian before Operation Rat. I know people are like, what the fuck is Operation Rat? So, during the course of time here, we will eventually be hitting the second part of the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, where during the marriage of Hans Davian to Melissa Steiner, Hans basically says, hey, you know what? My wedding gift for you. We're gonna conquer this one group basically to extinction. And so kicks off the storyline for you guys wrecking the ever-loving crap out of Liao.
If we bring the entire group to justice. So you will have to search the area and ensure that everyone on our list is found and dealt with before we can pack it in.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be in the summer of the year that we're currently in, but I could be absolutely totally wrong. Or is it winter of the following? I don't remember. Okay, so that's not that one. Glad I didn't have to get too close. I forgot that clan mechs technically have expanded sensor range. And the fact that they, when you have clan weaponry, it's like double the distance inner sphere weapons can go. The problem is, I'm trying to keep all of those in reserve for important missions. Okay. Somebody handle it. Ooh, that's that's E4. All targets are here. Wonderful. Oh. I am not gonna play with you, sir. Get back here, Locust. You are not a dasher. You don't get to play the I'm going to run around the battlefield acting like no one can touch me game. Okay, so the longbow is the one we actually have to go for. It's being protected by a Centurion. I don't... Okay.
Focus.
We've got our main guy.
Nice!
Good job.
That turned out better than it... Okay, there's a dropship. We're not sticking around. Let's get out of here before their friends... Their friends are already here. Their friends are mad. Is that that wasn't one of the ones I think it was. I do just love the music in this game being like epic for no freaking reason. You know what I mean? Like everything about it. Just dial it up to 11. It doesn't need to be there. I only have 3. So let's go ahead and grab that AC-10 since I don't really have too many of them. And I'm a little surprised that the Scarecrow took as much damage as it did. That has me... Okay. Repair. Repair. Repair and repair. Versus Davian. Uprising quelled. Demolition and an assassination. But who's the group that's giving me the mission? Ah, okay. I see. That's probably not going to happen. Garrison duty would be doable, but I don't want to. Ooh. Battlefield contract. You know what? We'll do the battlefield contract. I know it's going to probably chew up my mechs like crazy, but that's more because it says 300 something than it is because it actually will be crazy. No, I don't want to sell the dragon that I've got right now. Once we get through the Crimson Inclination and yeah, I'll give you guys that one. Okay. At 7 million, that'll cover basically any repair cost. So let's get the Man of War. Executioner Prime. Where's that Masakari? And technically speaking, I can bring in my Direwolf. Yeah. So much heavy armor. Let's read it. Oh, come on.
Sorry about the long walk, Commander. I can't fly any closer. The target garrison controls the environmental defenses for this planet. Once you've captured this installation, our employer will be able to land their invasion force. I'll be waiting nearby to pick you up.
Did I pick up a beachhead and not a battlefield? Oh.
Our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
Target acquired.
We've unidentified bottlenecks on screen. Assume they're hostile and engage.
They know you're here, Commander. Expect enemy artillery to be relentless.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Artillery garrison destroyed.
All artillery, open fire.
Along with the base, all enemy artillery units must be eliminated. We don't have good intel on their location, so you will have to search for them. Or just wait until they start shooting at you.
That's not helpful, Rihanna. Wait, don't tell me. Is the reason this one is such a high difficulty because it's a beachhead and a battlefield? Oh, that's scummy. That is scummy. Says the guy who's brought units from end of game to practically a brand new save on career.
Target acquired.
You know, it's one of those things. Just kind of want that, Okay, where am I locked onto? I'm hoping it's just the thing there.
Target acquired.
Oh, okay, there we are.
New target urban map. Target destroyed.
Get out of the red circle. I do appreciate that they give you so much time to get out of the red circle.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Destroyed.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Okay.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Oh, come on.
Scratch that one. Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Now it says there's 4 artillery installations. It looks like there's 3 in this corner of the map. Is that really... If that's really the entirety of their artillery, I'm sorry, but somebody needs to be fired for, like, putting all of that in one spot.
Detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Target destroyed.
Artillery
Oh.
emplacement destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
I get the sudden feeling that this is, in fact, where they put all of their artillery. And I have concerns. Especially for whoever's getting fired for this. Like,
Critical.
whoever planned this, and then whoever approved it,
Acquired.
both of them,
Destroyed.
I feel,
Objective complete, Commander.
Destroyed.
are you serious? Oh, that was so dumb. But now I don't have any artillery rating down. I will take it. There's a mech trying to move up on us.
Target Shadowhawk.
It's just a shadow. You know what? Well, let's just deal with him.
Target
There we go. He needed to go away. I feel no regrets for putting him out of his misery.
Target destroyed.
I'm just glad that we haven't had to fight any mercs just yet.
Target
Because
destroyed.
even though I know that that gets us more points and we get like a profile trophy for taking them down, like
New target
I don't want
complete.
to add extra difficulty to most missions. Just it's not generally worth it unless you're able to do it without totally getting your necks destroyed. And there's another one on the other side of this stupid ass base hidden there. Oh, good. The others are handling the.
That's the target. Eliminate all the defenders.
Let me. Okay. I guess I got close enough without knowing I got close enough. That feels wrong, but okay. So I can't take out the satellites if they're.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That wasn't even one of the defenders. Okay. Oh, so I learned a new phrase this last weekend.
Enemy destroyed.
So I've briefly talked about
Target
divorced
acquired.
dad rock because that was the music I grew up with. Did you all know that the female comparison to that was cigarette bomb rock?
Radar dish down.
Like, somebody make it make sense, please, because
Target destroyed.
right now that really doesn't make sense to me.
Target destroyed.
And
New target
like the worst part is, it's so if you look at what the cigarette bomb rock is, you're looking at bands like Pink, who honestly is fantastic. Don't at me. I will stand by the music that woman put out to my dying breath. Because there was a lot of it that felt very on point for men and women. I'm not gonna lie. So finding out that there was that equivalent, which didn't make sense to me, but I'm not going to really complain. Like who was gonna tell me that? It running across that term just kind of stopped me in my tracks for a moment. Because I'm just like, you know, I could totally see like women from my generation sitting there with a cigarette in their hands, listening to some of that. And I'm just trying to think of like, what other bands would count? And I mean, like, arguably, I would say Jewel. Because on the one hand, I've never been a big fan of Jewel. Don't take this the wrong way. But the music that she put out was just like lyrically not stuff that I was really a fan of.
Enemy radar
Sure that there
capability
are
has been disabled.
plenty of others out there
Friendly
who you
reinforcements
can
should be
name
arriving
a
shortly.
band that you don't much care for the lyrics, even if you can recognize that they are a okay band. Seriously, a marauder already? Exactly what did they think I was going to be doing here?
Target destroyed.
Like, I'll admit, Jewel had some catchy songs, even if I didn't like her music as a whole lyrically.
Keep the base clear.
There are plenty of songs out there that I can think of that I do not care for the lyrics, but are catchy as shit.
Stop them from recapturing the base.
I mean,
Additional friendlies
I never
will be
watched
taken
Euro
contact.
Trip, but even I know that Scotty doesn't know.
Heard you could use a little backup. We're on our way in. Stand by 2 mics. Whiskey 6-1 out.
Or like, okay. If you're from my generation, you probably know Uncle Cracker and his song. I'm trying to remember the actual name of it because it's the one that's basically about a almost whirlwind cheating event where okay, hold on. Maybe you'll recognize by the lyrics because it goes, "You don't know how you met me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye." Yeah? No? I don't remember what it's called. That's gonna bother me for a while. But you know, or okay. How many of you remember when so many of the young ladies started identifying with the songs being put out by Hinder? You know, like Lips of an Angel, which is literally them singing about, hey, yes, I'm on the phone with you right now, even though I'm with my girlfriend, and I wish she was you. I'm sorry. That is 110% a song about cheating. Catchy as shit, though. Oh. What was the other one that Hinder did? Oh. Like, I remember they had 2 big hits. And I think both of them were about cheating. But if you think about it, like, so many songs that we kind of look at and treat as being, I'm not going to say love songs, but like as these kind of catchy songs about illicit romance, I guess we could go with. So many of them are literally just a case of, hey, you want to cheat. And then ones that are like actual sappy romance are less catchy more often than not. It kind of bugs me a bit because, like, really, this shouldn't be a thing. Like, the way that it works seems to be, if it's a song about cheating, it's catchy as shit and it's boppy. Or you get the ones where they're about the aftermath of the cheating, and those are the ones where people are mad, people are focused, right? Like, oh gosh, what was it? Carrie Underwood, I think? The one about if he... No. Where she sings about keying the dude's car. We have just like a shitload of... a lot of allies coming in. Love it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe it's not Carrie Underwood. Was it Shania Twain? It might be Shania. Yes, I think it's Shania. Where you get the... She took her keys to the side of his souped-up pretty little four-wheel drive. Yeah? No? You know what? That feels like that was Smoke and Bob Rock, too. But I know that Shania is more like... in the country range, I would say. Wow. Even just armor damage is so much on these. But no, like, I think at this point, the safe thing is, if it's something that sounds like a woman scorned, that seems to be a good indicator that it's going to be either a real banger, and you had better hope that it doesn't make things worse, or it's going to be like that cigarette mob rock, I think. Actually, you know, another one that makes me think about it, and this is going to sound stupid, Sheryl Crow. I don't know what's happened to her since the 90s, but her stuff always kind of made me think, like, this is a woman who's sitting out there, like, on the inside of, like, a porch. Ooh, good morning, Scott. Like, she's sitting there on a porch inside. She's smoking a cigarette as she's singing her music. I don't know why. Even her Soak Up the Sun, which I would say arguably could be treated as like another one of those possible cheating songs. Like, not great, but in that general vicinity, okay? Like, I could see that being something that those moms who are tired of their kids, they just need that smoke break, would be jamming out for, you know? But I have to wonder why. Why have we added this to it? Like, I remember the term dad rock meaning AC/DC, meaning Metallica, meaning like The Doors or Jethro Tull. Okay. Def Leppard was dad rock. I am not ready to accept that I am old enough that my music is as far back as those were when I was a teenager. Or, like, when I was using the term dad rock. I mean, I remember they started calling it classic rock. Oh no. Am I old enough that my music is now classic rock? If so, what do we call classic rock now, guys? Like, what is AC/DC and Kansas and the Yardbirds? Like, is that why we got divorced dad rock and it's no longer just dad rock? Is that the difference? Oh, no. People just watching me age on stream because I'm having to accept that at oh god, am I 33 this year? Oh, I didn't think I was old. I'm sorry. Oh man, no, this is terrible. Someone save me. Someone save me from time. Oh. Is this what our parents felt like when they found out that their music is classic rock? You know, okay. Like, I used to listen to a radio station that specifically advertised themselves as 90s and now. Okay? And that was when I was much younger. And honestly, like, it was one of the only radio stations I would actually listen to intentionally. So, I'm now beginning to wonder
Target acquired.
exactly how badly
I'm not
did
seeing
he
the
screw the
targets at this
pooch.
location. Make way to the next
Like,
point. We might have more luck
90s and now was only the 2000s, and maybe like the early 2010s. And then they switched to being just mainstream, which is its own problem.
Target destroyed.
Oh, nice.
Tango.
Got a medium mech killer achievement. Love it. I'm sorry, I'm still having to process in my mind the fact that the 90s was 30 some odd years ago. 1990 was 36 years ago. I am not ready for 40.
Target destroyed.
I don't think he's gonna be in that. He's gonna be all the way at the end. It's gonna be a long trek in our rather slow
Looks like
mech.
we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
You know, I will say, I kind of miss 90s, like, house and techno music. Like, I know that sounds weird, especially to, like, people who don't have a frame of reference, but, like, Eiffel 65 was fantastic with I'm Blue. I got weirdly frustrated when I heard that somebody had remixed it and like totally changed the song in such a way that it doesn't even carry the original
Target Centurion.
theme from the Eiffel 65 music video. Like, I'm sorry, you took a song about being depressed and potentially suicidal, and you turned it into an anthem for going out partying? And then you decided to turn the lyrics into going out and partying?
Target acquired.
How dare you? What is that? Why is it blacked out? Oh, is it maybe...
Destroyed.
If I blow it up, it'll go away, right? There we go. It irritated me, even though there was probably nothing actually wrong with it.
New target Atlas.
Oh, let me take the big boy. I want to slay him.
The whole gang is here, Commander. Watch
Oh,
yourself.
and he is our primary. That makes me even happier.
Critical.
You know, okay. We're talking music. We're talking, 90s here. I have a weird question. So, the 90s had a lot of one-hit wonders. And I know there's plenty of people who are like, one-hit wonders? What one are we talking about? And I'm just, being generalized here. Because, let's be real, there were some awesome one-hit wonders when it came down to it. Like, okay, personally, I liked OCM, and I think everybody liked
Acquired.
Chumbawamba.
Target destroyed.
I know there are people who are like, what the hell are you on about? What are these band names that you're spewing? Okay. OCM did How Bizarre. The one where it's like they're storytelling as they're doing their song about, They went to a circus, and they went on like a crazy road trip, and they got pulled over, and this, that, and the other. No? Nothing?
Target acquired.
Okay, it's the one that ends, if you want to know the rest, by the rights. As if trying to, you know, tell people, we're not going to give you the end of the story. You have to work for it. Anything? No? Okay. Well, that's probably not the most important part of this. So, okay. There was OCM, there was Chumbawamba. You all know Chumbawamba. You all get knocked down, but you get up again. Never gonna keep you down. Yeah, that's Chumbawamba, bitches. Anywho, like, them, what was it, Sister Hazel? They did All For You. I'm trying to think of who else was a solid one-hit wonder that stuck out in the 90s. Bad part is, like, really, there were a crap load of one-hit wonders. Oh, yeah, okay. I should probably close my window soon. I was trying to air out the house. Like, I don't know how many of you do that yourselves, but sometimes the house just needs a bit of air. I think some cultures call it burping the house, where basically it's just a case of airing the house for a little bit because otherwise it's stale air. Yeah? No? I don't know. Anyhoozle. What were some other, like, really big one-hit wonders in the 90s? Why am I having such difficulty remembering? Don't say old age, I swear to you. If somebody says it's the old age, I'm gonna get irritable. It's not funny, guys. Getting old is a thing. It'll happen to you too one day. If it hasn't already. One day you'll think you're a cool guy. One day you'll even think you're sick. You're red. You're tubular. I can already feel the shut up, stop using those words coming from a general direction. I mean, let's be real. There's tons of stuff that, like, when it hits you, when you realize you're old, when everything kind of begins to piece itself together, telling you just how bad things actually are. I hope you remember that I was here talking about it too, as it happens, like, right in your face. But no. Battlemaster 1P. Ooh, that's a Battlemaster what's got ECMs. Tempting. But no. What about this one? It says it's got a rare mech. Maybe it'll have a dragon? Stalker. Is it an FB? It's 3H. Okay. LRMs, SRMs, and lasers out the wazoo. What makes me sad, like, if we go into my my cold storage, where I sold basically everything except for a very specific group. So let me explain. Atlas 2, you have to go all the way up, and it has to be past a certain date. You have to head north of FedCom territory to pick him up. The MAD 4A is the Marauder 2. I only found one in my run-through, so I was hesitant to sell it. Now, all these ones you see here with an S after it, they all come from the Dragon's Gambit DLC, so they have a unique look to them. Actually, that reminds me. Where is Valentina? Am I close enough that I can... I can ping pong over there. Do I actually get the Wolverine a second time, even though I sold it? Happy New Year. Okay, reminder of the Federated Sons contract for 3028. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we do get the Razor Wolverine. That is kind of cool. So, yeah, Razor Gaming paired with this game, like, I want to say right as it was coming out. Oh. I'm stripping that shit. Moved to cold storage. I sold my previous one. I wasn't 100% certain I'd be able to get a new one here, but kind of glad I did. I am not doing a 4-round. That looks like there's a lot going on there. I just want to see what's happening. Maybe another FedCom? Oh, Kestrel Lancers is notifying me. I have 5 months. Okay. Contracts. The Exiles in the Outworlds Alliance. Okay. Wow. That's pretty bad. You know what? Screw it. We're about to start. Let's pull out the Atlas. We will pull out at least the Dragon. We might want the Wolverine, but we definitely want the Catapult. Okay. I kind of like how this one's got a more almost Hunchback of Notre Dame look when compared to the standard Atlas. I do not. Oh! It only has 2 options. Then let's edit the crap out of those colors. Really? Let's do a little darker red. Darker still. Yeah. Apply. Yes, the Atlas 2 is apparently a hero mech. So, since we're about to literally head straight into hell with Operation Rat, let's get our loadouts up. So, engine, heat sink. I have 5 doubles. I'm going to chew through those so fast. Large missile slot. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and actually just slap in. How many? Really? I am low on, like, all my SRM6. Oh, okay, good. Now, I know some people are going to be asking, well, why are you going for SRM6s? Well, 1, we have the room for it. 2, if I put in a lighter missile set, I can then focus a little bit more on the fact that we have a single large ballistic slot and 4 large energy slots. So, that ballistic slot, we'll come back to that, because that I may actually end up just putting a LBX-10 in, or L10X, whatever. Our large laser slots are where we're going to have some fun, though, because as you can see, we have about 40 points of tonnage here that we can work with. I don't want to put in any of my clan materials at this point, because Operation Rat is a freaking meat grinder. A bunch of ER long lasers could work. Some long laser short burst would be nice, but I'm going to go ahead and actually separate them out. So, we're going to go ahead and throw in 2 of our rank 2 ER long lasers. as you can see, that jumped our tonnage by a bit. Now, I would have loved to slap in a couple of binary lasers, but the amount of heat those generate makes it very, very, very difficult to work with. And at 9 tons each would eat through 18 tons, so that would bring us to like 80 some odd, and then we'd have to go with something very small in our ballistic slot. So instead, we are going to go ahead and throw some PPCs in there. Now, I know what you're thinking. PPCs, but that's also a high-energy weapon. That's also kind of heavy. Not as bad as if we were throwing in binary lasers. So, we have ER PPC at a rank 3 for 2 of those. And we can slap in... I don't want the Ultra AC5s. I need... Where... yes, LBX-10s. So this will, again, be pushing us kind of hard. So we'll put in just a rank 0 LB-10X solid burst fire. Yeah, I know. That's a mouthful, right? So, with that, you can see we have about 5 tons of space. So first thing we need to do, though, is we need to make sure we've got the LB-10X ammo. We need to make sure we have SRM ammo. We want at least 2 things of SRM ammo simply because of how many we're shooting at a point. And the LBX-10... Oh, we've got a burst fire. You know what? Can I swap that for just a base LBX-10? I know I keep saying LBX-10 even though it's LB-10X. But unfortunately, my brain just reads the letters really fast and makes it very difficult to work within that. Okay, so we do have 2 heat sinks bringing us to 1.4. We're going to overheat like crazy. So, the smart thing to do here is going to be putting in the last 2 tons as just single heat sinks. I'm sure there are people wondering, but we don't really have much space otherwise. And with that last 0.4, we can add a little bit more armor. So, that Atlas 2 is now ready for repairs. Right, that Dragon... Honestly, I don't think I'll actually need the Dragon. Especially because this is... Oh, this is the Grand Dragon. Shit. I don't want a chance losing that. Move to cold storage. I don't need it. Right! This is the catapult that has the... Are they the 2 laser slots? Or is it the... You know what? Move to cold storage. We're not going to actually worry about it. The Atlas is the most important thing. A lot of these missions are going to be having us in medium range machines. So while the catapult and the dragon would be smart, they're not necessities, if you will. You know what? Let's head over here, see what they've got as a rare. Okay, so that cleared us of the most recent set of bills. I know, you're telling me I need to get my ass in gear. Mech market, nothing good. Equipment. Honestly, nothing jumps out at me. Is there any pulse lasers? I don't see any MP or LPs. And very clearly, we're not going to have anything that jumps out at me for... Okay. You know what? We'll hand over the Grand Dragon, as much as it's going to hurt, because I know we'll get another one when we go through the DLC. That gives us a little bit more cash to play with. It gives us some extra goods. We're going to go ahead and kick off Kestrel Lancers for real. we'll hit depart, and we will start playing that oh wait, hold on. What's in the cantina? I'm literally missing what? Two warrior units. We should encounter those. Ryan Mech. Oh, I've not done Mech Collector yet. Okay. I'll grab it. Orion will at least get one for side missions.
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but boring as hell.
None of you are good. I don't have to worry about it. So we'll depart and kick off that wonderful cutscene. And while that's happening, I'm going to see how my team is doing.
Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Crucis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikhonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikhonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikhonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikhonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikhonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davian has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission: to break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikhonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
All right. So, mission. Let's go ahead. We'll accept it. Max out our C-bill pay and almost max out our salvage. You know what? We'll max out that salvage. Now, we are dropping in on the moon of Tikhonov to take out essentially what we're doing is we're turning their anti-air defenses into scrap. So this has me a little concerned. Like, this one I don't tend to do great on, simply because the sheer number of enemies. But we're gonna see how this works with Clan Tech. I guess as we were coming in, somebody nailed one of the ones that we were supposed to be killing. That's lovely. Little extra.
Commander, for generations, Tikhonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and
Yep.
manufacturing
It's
centers.
got 2 sets of anti-air batteries we need to take out. Let's get a move on, everybody.
Turning Tikhonov into one of the most fortified systems in the inner sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike force's assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Target is down.
Now, interestingly, some of the DLC you get extra pilots who are very specific characters. So this one will get us, I believe it's Lieutenant Masato Stabjorn. And we have one of him already. I don't think it gives him any boosted stats either, which is going to be annoying. Like, if they gave me a second one of him that had stat increases simply because of the fact that I already had one of him, I would probably appreciate it more. Especially since he's a very mouthy pilot. But at the same time, like, I understand why they don't. I'm not going to complain.
To destroy these installations, planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries.
Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
God, don't.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later. You're coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only
The thing is, I don't disagree with anything in particular that Fahad said. Like, he is weirdly the voice of reason for so much of this DLC. Oh, overheated. As the enemy is coming up now. Let's,
Punchback.
yeah, bad jet. Gonna take you out.
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
Oh. Good little punchback. Dropping like a pile of rocks.
New target Centurion.
Mech down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
I need to start putting some upgrades on these. I haven't thought about that, like, at all during our build-up phase.
Showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
Target destroyed.
That's one installation down. Good work.
I do appreciate just how much Clan Tech changes the game. Like, don't get me wrong,
On cue. VTOL on approach.
lore-wise, 110% Clan Tech is the biggest game changer
Target destroyed.
in good and bad ways. And then we hit Dark Age, and that's just rough for everybody.
Target destroyed.
Really, that wasn't enough to... There we go. Alright. Let's do the job we're here for and get paid for it. Get out. good. Okay.
That matches the class of beetle we're after. Take it out.
But I thought we already hit our 30. Did we not hit our 30? Why is this one taking forever to die? Okay. Apparently we just needed a bigger laser.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Maybe we just needed more lasers. Like, nailing it with 6 of them seems to do the trick.
Target acquired.
I don't know how I missed these two, but okay. Is it because I need to fire the 6 lasers at point freaking blank? Oh, and I'm out of
Crucis Lancers Command, Kestrel Lancers report
Out of ammo
installation
for my-
destroyed. You are clear for approach.
Okay, gotcha.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planet home.
This is always the part where I ended up getting at least one of my people dead because of how far out the drop point is, or the rendezvous zone is.
Target acquired. New target.
Thing is, we've got a big ass drop here, which actually does cut a decent amount of time. Also hurts the legs. Please note, everybody I've got is still in green. Normally I've got down 1, 2 in orange, and very likely I'm dead too.
We've got you, Commander.
Huzzah! We made it!
Prepare for a hard burn out of here. Marshal Davion wants us planetside with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
With 18 points, we're grabbing that hunchback. Oh, what? Oh, right. The last one we needed for War Dog. Okay. Let's do our repairs. And where's that hunchback? I want to move it to cold storage, whip it back out, do the repairs, and then I can sell it for a profit. Okay, so let's max out our salvage, because we really don't get as much money as I would like. Now, is this the 10 towns chunk? It might be. It might be the 10 towns chunk. Okay. Wait, hold on. That's the Shadow Cats. That's the 45. I can increase it. We'll put him in the Mad Dog. That gives me a 15. If I had another 60-tonner, like, oh, I don't know, that freaking dragon, I might have been able to increase. Actually, hold on. Can I swap the Scarecrow for Hellbringer? Yes. Okay. Okay. If I had a 50-tonner anywhere, I could probably actually drop it to one of the adders. Okay. Yeah, we'll do an adder. Clan Flamer, Clan Streak SRMs, and yeah, okay. That'll make you actually dangerous. That has me concerned, Dempsey. We'll give it a go.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Grenadiers. Oh, wait, is this the Earthworks one?
Each of the Crucis Lancers regiments has been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional
No,
spaceports
okay,
to
we're
secure
good.
our foothold within the system. While the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tikograd. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikhonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
Target acquired.
Come on.
Commander, it looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use.
Acquired.
We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Alright, where is the... There. Generator's all the way up.
Target destroyed!
Isn't it against the Ares conventions to attack cities housing civilian
Perfect.
populations?
The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War. And even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work, but in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer.
So basically what he just said is that their equivalent of the Geneva Convention is basically the Geneva Suggestions. And they were thrown out good 100, 200-ish years ago.
They're using the inner city as cover.
That's pretty bad.
Lancer forces advance into the city and flush them out.
There we go.
Target acquired.
Let's get this one down.
Target acquired. Incoming missile. New target proven. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
for a cockpit shot, but I'll...
I'm showing half of all primary targets have been destroyed. Keep it up.
Only half? Oh, yeah, there's 4 more. So there's 1 more lance. We have had 0 losses, but our armor is chewed up as hell. I think the next one is the invading the mech factory.
Phoenix Hawk.
That one's gonna be rough. Video silent.
New target quick draw. Target acquired.
Honestly, quick draw, like, I could get a beat on it. Now, for those who are wondering what these random mechs standing around, most likely Agra mechs. So, used for, you guessed it, agriculture.
Forces, you have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no further harm will come to you or Gizhiga.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
They didn't have time to surrender.
Who extended the hands of friendship and unity only to gloat about the conquest of our nation at his wedding. After what he did, no self-respecting Capellan will ever again trust the lies your Federation spews, especially the word of a Tavian like you.
Very well. Have it your way. Kestrel Lancers, finish the fight. Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
Either that is a skunk, or the people have started this. Nope. Nope. I can smell the undercurrent of smoke. I need to close that before my lungs start to give out. God, I hate having that bullshit. One side to living in a place that, you know, has decriminalized certain substances is when you're one of the pussy, you people whose body literally will not work when those substances are present. Yeah. See, interesting thing. As much as certain groups of people like to say that certain substances are not harmful, there is a percentage of people who have asthma that it is triggered in the same fashion as if that was a cigarette that was being smoked. The real problem is, in all honesty, I shouldn't be able to smell that from inside my own house when, you know, we have like 1/3 of an acre of land. Just, there is no logical reason that I should be able to smell that. And unfortunately, my stomach's now beginning to cramp. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Wait, did I? No, I almost left stuff on the... Okay, ow, no. When I say that my body reacts violently to the substance in question, that's not me joking, that's not me pretending. My body physically rejects certain things. And I didn't find out that I had this issue till I was stuck in a house when my roommate's sister was there and the roommate wasn't. And the sister decided she was going to hotbox it 2 days in a row. and I spent a lot of time literally leaning out my bedroom window just trying to breathe. So, if at any point... Wait, hold on. What's the turnaround? Cicada's the only one that won't be fixed by that point? Well, shit. Okay. I can go up by 20 tons. Yeah, no. Like, I found out the hard way that my body doesn't tolerate smoke of any kind, really. After roommate's sister decided to have her friends over and hotbox the house, and I'm leaning out the window for like 8 hours trying to breathe. As my throat is closing up, my lungs are saying, nope, you fucked up, boy. So, unfortunately, living in a town that has a lot of people who do it, and again, we have a full third of an acre out here. There should be no logical way for me to smell it unless somebody is like within feet of the house doing it, and none of the people I live with do.
The capital of Tikograd has surrendered. Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled the system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tikograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over.
Starting to go away.
Intelligence has tracked the remaining
Feels like I need to kick on both of my air purifiers.
Plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base.
You know what?
Our mission is to
I'm gonna do precisely that, actually. Give me just a minute, everybody. I'm so sorry. Like, it's been a while since it was this bad. And... okay. Ooh, that sounded like a jet engine starting up, because it's been off for a while. Wondering if I shouldn't put that down a little lower. I mean, it doesn't help that I haven't swapped out the filter in a while. I am now afraid of turning on the second one, because that's been off for even longer. Power on. 2, 2. Let's turn the other one down just a hair since we're in the middle of 2 of them. Yeah, mute for a moment. Okay, I'm sorry if you all are hearing what essentially wind turbines. That said, that is helping dramatically. So we're gonna have them on, unfortunately, until the stomach pain goes away. If you've never had to deal with this kind of thing, imagine working in customer service and somebody comes up to you smelling like that, and all of a sudden you go from being able to do your job to being curled up on the floor. Yeah, that has happened once or twice for me. Because, as I said, it is an allergy, I think, which is why it does fall under my asthma. To keep it as quiet as I can. I may end up shifting once I've gotten a little bit more charge. That has already said that it needs to be plugged in. I'm hoping that giving it even just a little bit of time will help.
We've made it to the outer perimeter, encountering large amounts of static defenses.
I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
You know, if I had brought anything that had jump jets, I could probably try and actually turn off the generator, but I have nothing with jump jets because I do not like jump jets.
Target acquired. New target Orion. Incoming missile.
Okay, there's Ryan. Come on. Okay, that Orion is a goner.
New target Blackjack.
Enemy destroyed!
Oh, there's a grasshopper. Lovely. For being a mech that like has a kind of pronounced head, they're one of the ones that I'm really bad at getting headshots on.
Target acquired.
Come on. There we go. Now then. Where's that? Is the generator inside? No, the generator's up top. Okay. Yeah, no. We're just gonna do our best not to destroy things in here if we can. Because, we're told, don't break it.
New target Urban Mech.
Irby.
Target destroyed.
The fact that Irby literally just walked into me, I was like, oh, I didn't realize you were enemies. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all handle that. I'm just gonna move along.
Blimey, those are counterfeits. One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries.
Yes. Between the Raven
Okay.
and the Fract, House Liao has been the only great house other than
I'm
House
gonna
Steiner
mute
to
real
produce
quick.
brand new mech designs since the start
At
of the
least turn
Succession
down
Wars.
the
Even with it being
jet
mostly cobbled
engine
together
one.
by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
Okay, no. That needed to go all the way off to turn down the volume. That's annoying.
New target Spider.
The other one at least is nice and great. Really do need to get some new purifier filters. Seriously, are you guys just letting them walk past you? Like, hey, where the hell are my others? What are... Are you guys... What are you fighting that is giving you such trouble?
New target Firestarter.
Of course, it's a damn light mech.
That mech is going critical.
Now, can y'all get back on task, please? Said we're gonna get yelled at. Because we've already destroyed 15% of this fucking base.
New target
And we
Treasure.
are nowhere. No, we're maybe like halfway through? If that? Yeah, because I don't think we're at the repair bays yet, and that's where I mark it as the halfway in my head. That said, my mech is really the only one that's going to absolutely need to use the repair bay at this point. The rest of my team could be just fine. What you know best, 'cause after all, you do know best.
You're trespassing on Earthworks Limited private property. Withdraw from this facility immediately or face the consequences.
I am Marshal Jackson
no.
Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
I am afraid both you and I know that this is not possible, Marshal. If you will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility
Okay.
becomes yours too.
Can we get that one down fast? Thank you.
As fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands.
Yeah. Like that fire starter that was wrecking the damn thing. Oh. Okay.
Target acquired.
Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies you encounter ASAP.
What do you think I'm doing? It doesn't help when your guys literally walk right into my line of fire.
This production line seems to have automated mech repair bays handy. Make use of them while you can, Commander. No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
I mean, bunch of cataphracts, maybe a couple of ravens, blackjack or two. Oh, cool. I mean, literally, I was the only one that needed the repair bay. I'll take what I can get. Now, by this point in the campaign mode, I think I had managed to grab a couple of stalkers, and I was using one of those as my main
Locust.
fire support, I guess you could say.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I forgot about the locusts.
Target acquired. New target.
Target is down.
Yes, little ring. Die.
Target destroyed. Target
There we go.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, there's a blackjack. I knew there was at least one of you guys. Fine, we'll move up on you. I really didn't want to move on you. But I'll do what I have to, I guess.
Target destroyed.
Why does it seem that my team is all back there? I assumed that one of the locusts is giving them trouble.
I'm reading multiple mech reactor activations in your vicinity, Commander. Watch yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. If I'm trying to do this solo, it's gonna suck.
New target
Ah, yes, cataphract. Hang on. Cool, cataphract down. Jenner missed one leg. Come on. Both legs down on that Jenner. Oh, there's a VTOL. Where's that VTOL? Ah, there it is. Okay, what is... Oh, it's another cataphract firing on me. Look. Thank you. Are you telling me that stupid okay, that locust has run my mechs into a totally different part of the map. And you know what? Hold on. Camera, switch mech. What's going on? Where is the little bastard? Ah. Okay, hold on. Do I need to take out that turret?
You must know that he will not stop at Tikhonov. The Fox will not stop till he sees all of the Confederation and its people suffer. And for what?
Is he stuck somewhere?
Starleague? As if any citizen of the inner sphere cares.
I have never had this happen before. So I need to know where the hell he is and if he is stuck. Okay, nope. So this is taking a mission that might, on a bad day, take like 20-25 minutes. Like, on a really bad day. I think this is normally only a 10-15 minute mission. And this little bastard is making it take longer. Oh, shit. Eh? Why is this one not closing? I'm certain it's got to be a locust that got past us and is now just making things annoying. Did it exit the damn facility or something? Like, I know the turret generator is still active, but I've cleared this multiple times without triggering it. So... like, what in the ever-loving crap is going on? This, I will say, is one of the areas that Clans is superior to Mercs, because I could send people. I am going to be so pissed when I find whatever is causing this problem, because I guarantee it's that. It's a light mech that got past us. My team may have been chasing it originally, but it slipped them up, so now they decided they have to follow. Oh, I'm going to be mad. Because it's still doing damage. It is still damaging the facility. Alright, where are you, you little bastard? Get over here. Let me just slaughter you. I don't see anything.
Target Blackjack.
Are you kidding me? It wasn't that it was the locust. No, that was handled.
Target destroyed.
My security forces have been depleted.
Oh, that has me irritated.
Surrender myself and all my
It was a mech I thought I had already killed, and it took that freaking long to find and put down. Okay.
On behalf of the Federated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down. Mission accomplished. Tikhonov is ours.
And somebody finally got
We
a
have breached the
stupid
facility's
ass.
perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility.
Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible.
Okay, so we got
A
these
working
voice
mech
lines
production
out
facility is
of
much too valuable to
out of
destroy.
order.
All remaining
Because
Lancers, fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
okay, that's annoying. Oh, but we can pick up the blackjack while we're here. Couple of those large lasers. And is there anything else we... Oh, some plain medium lasers. That's fine. Yay, we got a cataphract. We're now being sent to go reinforce another group. And so begins the actual rough part. Okay, Wolfhound, a Warhammer, Irby, Thunderbolt, Rifleman, Quick Draw, Panther, Locust. Oh, right. What about those ones that I was intending to sell off? Okay. So, Cicada. You're actually repaired? No, you're in repair mode. Okay. Let's sell the Hunchback. We will move the Blackjack and the Cataphract into storage. Let's pull out the Cataphract, pull out the Blackjack, and I don't really need the Wolverine. I know. It's cool. It's got the look for Razer Gaming, but I don't need him. We will repair you, and we will sell you. Cantina, a collector, 2 riflemen. I think we can get that without any problems. And equipment collector, 6, autocannon, 2 T4s. Alright. Depart. 64 days.
Wave
Tigress.
3 of Operation Rat has begun. From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The second and third Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel will consolidate the Federated Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
I don't need any hunter ones. 3 PPC tier 4s, that's fine. And War Dog, I've already got the PPCs. Okay. A little surprised I didn't think I did. Mission briefing. This is probably going to be the last mission for the night, so let's at least get comfy, shall we? 265 tons. Again, we want... Okay, confirm. I have space for another 10 tons. Does that mean I can bring both my Hellbringers? And I can take out that Scarecrow. I know people are like, when they've seen the names, they're like, why are you calling it a Scarecrow when it's listed as a Ryokan? Because of the Ryokan is the Inner Sphere name. The name that it uses in clan space is the Scarecrow. Much like the Loki is called a Hellbringer. The Vulture here is called the Mad Dog. And the Mad Cat here is called the Timberwolf. So, let's get that Hellbringer. These are both repaired? Oh, hell yes. Okay. Let's get them sold. And I do want to double check. Okay, so this has... Ooh. Oh, hey! Had Orion that I needed. Cool. We'll grab it. Let's go ahead and move to cold storage so I can at least keep the weapons as I hand off the Orion for less than I paid for it, while still getting boosties. Yeah. Okay, alright. That said, I'm beginning to think I might be a little over-prepared even. But it's going to be rough. So, both Hellbringers, the Mad Dog, the Mad Cat, we're good. Cut me open, I need sentimental surgery.
The fulcrum of power on Tigris is a heavy concentration of the system's populace, clustered around a number of townships and cities known locally as Suga Changshi. The
four cities, yeah.
We've made planetfall 40 clicks north of our main objective, shielded by a small but
Don't ever ask me to try and read Chinese, because very clearly, I, one, don't know it, but two, pronunciation will not happen. Because I read that as Sige, not Suge. So, yeah, no. Believe it or not, at one point I was trying to learn Mandarin and trying to learn Russian. Let's just say that I am not really great. I didn't learn enough in either of those, and I didn't have any actual teachers. Though, my understanding is Russian, as long as you learn the written language, you'll be A-okay with the pronunciation keys. But Cyrillic looks really weird to me. I'm not even certain I called it the right name.
That's quite a range, sir.
All the more reason to tread carefully, Mech Warrior. Continue to follow the marked nav point route to our planned encampment site. Once we've set up a foothold within the system, we'll send out recon squads to see what is what.
Marshal Davian, I'm getting some heavy sensor disruption. Could be the Liao scouting our formations.
New target, Raven.
Federation forces have crossed the perimeter. Second battalion, attack!
So, remember how I said that when I did this during campaign, the most recent time around, I had already had my Stalker, and the Stalker that I was using for this mission was the variant that has anti-electronic warfare capabilities. So I wasn't getting any sort of sensor haze or any of the fun stuff that's going on here. And I forgot to shift where my avatar sits for this so you guys can actually see certain things. Damn it. I need to remember to do that. I'm sorry, guys. The fact that I'm remembering as we're approaching the end of the session just has me even more PO'd with myself. Because I could have adjusted that at any point during the multiple freaking disconnects we had. Oh.
That mech is going critical.
Okay, one of my Hellbringers has actually taken a bit more damage than I have.
Damn it! My sensors are all over the place. We can't shoot straight with all this interference. Someone take those Ravens out.
I mean, my bigger concern is that Charger. But sure, I will help take out a Raven.
That must be one of those new variants whipped up by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them down quickly. Those are carrying more than just PopCap lasers and can be quite lethal up close. Approach them with caution.
There we go. There we go. And we've got another Charger, but where's that other Raven?
Yeah, nice shot.
Raven's the one that's being a pain in the ass because the sensor malfunctions. I didn't think to put in any of my clan ECMs.
Out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancers.
cool. Okay, one down. Oh, and the blackjack. Okay, fine. Two blackjacks. Fine, you guys take one, I'll take the other. And whoever finishes theirs first helps the rest of the team. You know what? I'm gonna give that to my Hellbringer. Like, that PPCX to the face. Even if that wasn't what actually killed it, I'm giving it to them because that was a cool kill. Our armor is kind of chewed up, but I don't think anybody has lost any pieces yet, have they? I mean, one of the Hellbringers maybe lost an arm. Oh, that felt so much better. Is that stuck in there since the stomach trouble? Okay, another freaking blackjack. And take a Raven out of the legs. Ow! Cataphract tried to take me out. Okay, the other Raven. Like, if they had a better area for me to hit them in the cockpit, I would try taking it out. Okay.
Target Phoenix Hawk.
I miss when the Phoenix Hawk looked like the Guardian mode for Macross. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know, there was licensing rights problems and they can't use it anymore. But I miss my Gerwalk Phoenix Hawks that were land-air machines. Okay, so there's a Raven somewhere. I'm just not seeing the little bastard.
Continue along to the marked nav points. We still need to reach and secure our forward operating base. Great work, Commander. We took a beating, but crippling Kerr's intruders takes a key Liao assault battalion off the board. You've provided a great service to House Davian this day. This should make our engagements with the elite Warrior House troops easier.
Really? Okay, I have 18 points. I could take the blackjack. Or I could grab one of the cataphracts. Ooh. Or the enforcer. Or any of these damaged blackjacks. Hold on. Not what I meant. That still has... Oh, because I cored that sucker. You know, the cataphract will probably sell for more. See? So many electronic warfare countermeasures. I wish I could take even one of them. Oh, wait. What was I taking? There we go. Bring that to a nice round number. Okay, let's get physical. I hate that song, but it's stuck in my fucking brain. And here I was just saying earlier that I needed to work on not cursing, and yet what do? Yeah, okay. So, Cataphract will be repaired. All of our guys will be repaired. Oh, okay. There's nothing good here, right? I don't have anything. AC-20 burst fire. Nah, don't really need them. No, I wanted to check the lasers. No pulse lasers? No. Damn. I was hoping. That said, I apparently have so many rank 1 large lasers. Tempted to just stock up on more of them just because I could. But I do need hot loads, or not hot loads, although I will stock up on them. Them large ones. Yes, Infernos! Oh! Wait. A single 6 Inferno. Single 4 for each of those. Okay, that does have me a little PO'd. Now, no chance of, no double heat sinks, damn. I had hope. That hope was sunk, unfortunately. Okay, so, before I start doing more stuff, we're going to go ahead and do our save for Mecha Monday. Oh, all right, everybody. It has been fantastic having you here this evening. I do apologize for the numerous technical issues we had earlier. Hopefully you won't judge us too harshly for that. I'm sorry. For those watching on YouTube, you got to see everything spliced together, so you really didn't miss much. I do hope y'all will join us Wednesday when we jump back into .hack. Like I've mentioned a couple of different times now, the new lineup is Mecha Monday, .hack Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is still Free Play Friday. We may end up going back to other games that we have already played once or twice there, just because I honestly don't have Free Play Friday planned out as well as I would like, and it's kind of very, very dependent on my mood. You can always send a message, leave a what's the word? Leave a comment, whatever it is, to let us know what you're hoping for one of those. In the meantime, you all have a great rest of your day or evening, whatever it may be. Get yourself some food, get yourself some water, get yourself some rest, and we will see you next time.